Yo, what's up? Here's a review of episode 2 of She-Hulk Attorney at Law. There will be spoilers in this, but just to get into this episode, man, this episode basically surrounds She-Hulk Jen Walters as she's finished with the trial from the last time where she had to fight with the supervillainous lady. I think her name was Gigantica or something like that. But she goes now to a bar that's full of attorneys. Everybody wants her there and they want her to turn into She-Hulk. She gets there and that's where she learns that she's not going to get her job back, or no, she's going to be fired from her job actually, and that things aren't going great for her. She's been fired now, and it's mostly because of her She-Hulk transformation and whether or not it's going to help out, whether or not the firm wants her to do it. And it's also that she can't find any other law firm to pick her up because of what she has now become. I enjoyed part of this at the beginning to where, you know, she's down on her luck and she's trying to figure things out, but I would say that a lot of the jokes here wasn't as funny, and the storytelling in general just didn't hit the way I wanted it to at the beginning. A lot of this first 15 minutes of this episode weren't really as good as I wanted. I enjoyed the part where she's going to see her family and, you know, trying to have them console her and everything. The dad there is from a TV show from back in the day, so I enjoyed just seeing him there as well. But, you know, a lot of it here was still a little bit goofy as far as just the dialogue and stuff was. It wasn't as funny, you know, as I wanted to be, a little bit sitcomish at points. But the episode really picked up for me. I started to enjoy it a lot once she gets into a firm that takes her on and wants to have her there and use her powers, but especially just her She-Hulk form to represent other superpowered people and everything. And the first case that she gets is with Emil Blonsky, aka the Abomination, played by what's his name, Tim Roth. And now she has to go there, go see him in his cell and try to figure that out. I enjoyed that part of this episode a total lot, and like some of my favorite things I've seen from the She-Hulk show so far. Like I really enjoyed the conversation that she not only had with Emil Blonsky there, but before what she's having with the people of the law firm, and her figuring out that, you know, this is a big opportunity for me, but I'm kind of have to sell myself out in order to do this. I gotta, you know, be She-Hulk the whole time I'm at this job. And then also, you know, she's going to the prison and she's in her She-Hulk transformation, and they tell her, yo, you can't come in here with your superpowers on and stuff like that. But also her conversation with Tim Ross, Emil Blonsky, and just, you know, him telling her that he's changed and stuff. He's writing haikus, which is funny as hell and everything. They're still doing a lot of the comedy there, which I really enjoyed. But, you know, just everything that was going on with their conversation, I thought they had a really good dialogue there between them two. And, you know, them talking about that she's feel uncomfortable representing him because of, you know, his past with Bruce Banner and basically helping to destroy pieces of Harlem. But also I enjoyed why they were talking about that, in that he feels that he's a victim of the government in certain ways, which is kind of, if you watch the original Hulk movie, is true and untrue. But also, you know, he feels that he's a victim of the government, and that they kind of pressured him into taking the serum, into, you know, thinking the idea of fighting for the country and everything, which, you know, was really interesting, a really interesting way to take that part of the episode on, and just take his story in general. I enjoyed that part, enjoyed how they was telling everything. After that, you kind of get her talking to Bruce Banner and everything, and about whether or not she should take this case on, and, you know, do she believe in what his cause is and stuff like that. And the whole time Bruce is like, I don't really care, I've already had a conversation with him. She's not listening to Bruce and what he's saying, but it ends up being that he already had a conversation with Emil Blonsky, and, you know, kind of figured things out and hashed stuff out with him already. And you know, if she wants to take the case, take it, in which she was basically already wanting to at that point, which I really enjoyed that part of this episode and where they were going with those things. And also he's on some type of I think it's for the Sakaar from Thor Ragnarok, those people with Jeff Goldblum's planet. I think he's on that ship, and he's going, I guess, there or something for some reason or something like that, which I'm interested to see where that takes his character and everything. Let's see what else. Oh, they also have a part where you get to see what happened from what's his name, Shang-Chi, and that they come in and talk about everything with Abomination fighting inside of that little tournament, underground, you know, tournament ring and stuff like that. So that was pretty interesting to see where they're going to go with that and how it's going to affect his parole hearing and all that stuff. So yeah, I thought this was an okay episode for me. The end credit scene was, just a little funny thing. It's kind of that thing with Marvel to where, not all the end credit scenes are going to be, hilarious or that important. It was just some, skit thing for it. Anything else about this episode? Oh, they also had some Easter eggs here where when she was looking on a computer at job opportunities or other things to do with her life after she's been fired, they show some stuff about a mystery hand in the ocean, history hand head in the ocean, which is the Celestials from what do you call it, Eternals, and that was pretty interesting to see that they're kind of bringing that back. They also showed that some guy with claws went and turned up a bar, so I don't know if that's a reference to Wolverine or not. That would be interesting. But yeah, as far as this episode goes, score rating, about a 2.75 out of 5 stars, close to a 3-star. It's not a bad episode in any way. I thought that the first half was just lacking of what I really wanted to see in this show, and just the jokes and everything like that. It was a little bit slow for me and the jokes weren't hitting. So yeah, but the second half was really good. This episode, if it was like maybe 10 minutes longer, it would have been a higher score for me, where they can really flesh out a lot of, give me more of her losing her job and how that's affecting her, and, really extend it out a little bit and, play with the sadness of it, but also kind of the jokiness of the sadness as well. So yeah, 2.75 out of 5 stars. I'm still enjoying the show a lot, and hopefully next week's gonna be even better, especially with her taking on that case. So yeah, that's my review. I'm out of here. Peace.